Someone said the Rizzler. I mean, it kind of does.
Oh man, he's recording.
There he is.
Good to see you, man.
Wow, this is crazy.
Hey, I'm not letting go. We're just gonna walk around like this.
Muslim ransom pulled up.
So good to see you. Hey, you've been working out, huh? You've been working. Look at you. Look. This is Evan.
He's our driver, isn't it?
Assalamu alaikum. Very good to see you, man. Biden Baratula.
Chat, what's up? Did this guy say anything sneaky about me?
No, that means Eid Mubarak in Bosnia.
No, I said before I come. Did you say anything about? Are you
nothing
sure?
secret. Yeah, I'm sure. I just said that you're from Syria and Yemen.
And what?
And you're Saudi too.
I think that's a good rule. So we can get the people confused. They actually think I'm from there.
No, he is. He told me privately he's Saudi, so now we know.
That's it, guys. He got me. I work for the government and I hired him.
He's paid by Iran.
No, we have a contract with Nico. That's why he's promoting Islam.
Yes.
So actually told me Robinson was right.
Oh my God.
Wow, I'm
bro.
sorry, guys.
Oh my God, bro.
He exposed us now. Why did you tell them that I'm Saudi?
Because you look kind of Saudi.
Do I? Chat. Where do I look like I'm from? You know, when I come with taxi drivers, they tell me everything. Some people, they tell me you're Italian, some people, they tell me you're Iranian, some people, they tell me you're this. So it's perfect.
We're never
I'm
gonna
camouflage, you know? Camouflage.
You have been working out, huh?
Yeah, that's
Why
what
is everyone saying
no,
that?
that's what I'm saying. Like, he looks good, mashallah, bro. You look like have you been working out though?
I have. I've always worked out.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so we're not there. That's
What
fine.
brings you to Somerville?
Actually, to see the Warner. Not you so much, but them.
What did I do? What did I
He's the
do?
guy, bro. What do you want?
Why'd you?
Of course, I got to see you too. Don't worry.
How was your Ramadan?
Alhamdulillah. Great. Awesome. Ramadan is always good. How was your guys' Ramadan, you know? You were the lucky ones who were in Saudi at the end.
Yeah.
Last
Who
week.
invited you?
I couldn't come. Actually, yeah, Sheikh Ahmadi called me even before Ramadan, but I just couldn't. I had like an arrangement before. So alhamdulillah.
Next year.
No, absolutely. But for me as well, you know, I love Ramadan, especially Ramadan in Saudi, but the problem is I don't like the crowdedness. It's so crowded.
Mecca was the most crowded it's ever been.
Super crowded, and sometimes it's too
much.
difficult. Yeah, I love Medina. I just go to Medina. Everyone is in Mecca. I just go to Medina.
Medina was really
I
crowded
stay
too.
in Medina.
Medina was also hectic.
But it's less.
Yeah,
Very less.
yeah.
Especially if you do Umrah. If you do Umrah in Mecca, very, very.
Have you been there last 10 nights of Ramadan?
I have actually. Yes.
Great.
I have been, and it's a different thing. So you have to try it.
I have to go back when it's not, right?
It's a different atmosphere. No, I'm saying in Ramadan,
Were you from
it's a
Sarajevo?
completely different atmosphere. You can come in the winter. I'll probably go in the winter maybe sometime. You should go in the winter. You'll find it's quiet. You can have your time. Because I like my quality time. You know,
I love
connect with
Bosnia,
your
bro.
creator. You don't want too many people
How's my
there.
hat? Good hat?
Yeah, not being a big group.
Yeah. But Ramadan, I said, has its own flavor, right? So if you come in the winter, it's not going to be the same. It's going to be different, you know? So each one has its own atmosphere. So you got to try both of them. So it's good you did, actually.
No, I 100% noticed that. Like in Medina, bro, it's so much easier to worship. Makkah, just getting to the masjid it's a mission. Bro.
I know.
It's a whole fleet.
When I was there, sometimes in Ramadan, I just stay in the masjid from Asr all the way till Fajr, and then you come back.
We are from US, so all this family from US.
Oh yeah, no, it's okay. I'll turn it away. I'll turn it away for this.
We just want to say salam. Recognize you.
Oh, alaikum salam.
Just to go.
Ibn Mubarak. Oh, Americans out here.
Yes,
Oh, okay. What brings you to Bosnia?
I'm Bosnian too, but I live in Houston.
Oh,
Yeah, 720. King Fahd Mosque.
There's a King Fahd Mosque?
Yeah.
Okay. And they don't
It's the
have,
biggest one here.
they don't have multiple fires, right?
I think the meetup here in Bosnia. So
I'm not sure if they do more or not, but I know
It's your first time here? Or their first time?
yeah, the first time.
But they
It's a
should.
beautiful country.
But
Very,
it's
very
super
beautiful.
crowded as well here.
I'll take you to the picture.
Sure, yeah.
Very, very crowded.
Oh, when did you get into
You want to say?
Do you want me to take it?
He told me I was
With me?
somewhere else. Then he's like, we're coming. So I said, who are you coming with? They said, no one's there. He's like, I told him he's going to be raining, but that's not raining.
No, yeah, that's what I checked it.
They were saying raining.
Yeah, it was ready. So,
Shnaima.
Feminista.
Emanishta.
I was almost thinking like,
We're just streamers.
I almost felt like streaming. I almost was like,
Streamers to me are what you
banned
put
on
on
Yeah, I mean, I was banned 3 years
As long as
ago.
you're taking the means and
So,
you eventually reach that place, then it's
Long story, yeah.
Because a lot of Muslims people
My son is a
doesn't
streamer,
matter
but
what
for
you do.
Quran. He's a Quran reciter.
Oh, he's a Hafiz?
Yeah.
Bosnia, maybe you heard of him.
As long as you reach there, you take the means, then it's
No.
He was on one of your videos.
He was?
Like citation or Mexico.
Really? Well, where did I meet him?
I don't think you met him. I think
I have a friend. I was with him in the car and he was like,
Inshallah, I'm going to get there one day.
I read it, I was like, bro, this is the wrong
I heard you go to Medina actually the next month.
No, that's not. That's fake. That's fake. No. I just go visit Medina a lot, but yeah.
Someone told me I was wrong.
No. Where are you from?
Virginia. So I'm originally from
Yeah, my
Bosnia.
sister was making a lot of dogs for you last year.
Why is it cheap?
Yeah, every time I stream it, I'm like, he's almost there. He's almost there. And I hold him up.
That's so surreal. Right?
He's Bosnian?
Oh,
mashallah.
Where are you guys from?
New York.
5 years in Bosnia. What's it tough?
How do you like Bosnia so far?
We got here. Nice.
Okay. First day? Yeah, I'm streaming right now, by the way. I don't know what's going on.
No. These are old Bosnian friends from Baltimore.
Warren is always smiling. Yeah, I know he is. But look at the way he stands. Look at the lantern, bro. Why does he look like he's squaring up? W family, yeah, it is W family. They don't even look related.
Not as much a streamer. I used to make reaction videos with my mom to Islamic content. I never phrases. Practice some.
There's like a lot of reaction videos right now. So, you know,
Where do you live in the United States?
New York.
Sonny's ore farming.
But we are originally Bosnian, but we were there as well.
W rays.
You rarely give
What's your name?
It's been a couple of years too.
I guess I know.
you feel like you're humble to right?
What a lot.
It's very nice. It's so cool to see. It's my first time here. It's so cool to see Islam with so many different cultures. Like, it's not all about wearing a belt and the same clothes.
Yeah, exactly.
Chat, did Lantern low-key press me when he showed up?
I'm still Muslim.
Like, did he say anything weird about me?
Islam is a framework.
I don't think he wants to be on stream that bad.
You have big beans, you have bread. You need to do what you want on it. And how
Put Warner in Brandwer's boxing. I think that's a good idea.
Yes, I agree with you.
Doesn't Muslim Lantern have aura?
Like this standing because the number is there.
Does he have aura,
There
chat?
is a bitter
and that's how it's considered.
He does. Tom Sonny's head. Chat, his hair grew back so fast.
I don't know if you heard about al-Maghrib Institute. Al-Maghrib Institute, that's an American
He hates you.
that teaches
Nah,
about
he shut up.
Islam, US, English-speaking
Here's you mocking him. Come on.
We bring also people from
That's all good
US,
fun.
Sheikh Yasser Burgess, like he's our sheikh in the tour, and we have local tours. So we have a tour end of July.
We'll catch you in Bosnia, bro. Ask the father to slaughter his daughter.
When is it?
The Maghrib Institute. We have actually a chapter in New York. It's called
Lance doesn't like how you do the brother Aki jokes. It is what it is, man.
Omar Suleiman.
We know that too.
It looks like a pizza delivery guy. He looks like Spider-Man when he had the pizza job.
He's an instructor from
Get a Bosnian 304. Where they at?
He does poetry also, like then Sheikh Suleiman Hani, like those are our instructors.
Or the hacker, I took it off. To show you that I don't have a bald, I'm not balding. Okay, I'm not, am I balding? Thanks, man. I appreciate that, bro. So they're saying I'm bald in the chat. I'm good? Come on, man. Come on. Havala.
We have 20 cities in the US and we have online.
Hide your hairline. Shut up, dude. Sonny's bagging. Yeah, who's he risen up right now? Why is he scratching himself like that? No, once you pay attention, Sonny's chin is always in the air. He could talk like this. Bro, keep on. You're cooking.
Am I streaming now?
You're not on.
Now you're a streamer. That's how it works.
That's the yeah.
So what did you stream?
Well, this Ramadan was all about it. I stream about everything, to be honest with you. Yes, yeah. 2 years now. Yeah, we're both reverts. Thank you.
Where have you guys been so far?
This is my 4th time here. So I've been to Mostar, I've been to the mountains, I've been to Srebrenica. I've spent a lot of time in Sarajevo as well. I've seen a good amount of Bosnia so far.
So where in Florida you guys ever want to go?
Okay.
Yeah, I get it. Please send my
Have you guys been to Blagai?
What's that?
Like that big
Take a video.
rock mountain and it has the spring right there. She's on a video call with somebody.
But I got it. Yeah, my driver's right here. Maybe I went. Do you know? Have I been to Blagai? She's saying she's a tour guide in Bosnia. Oh, we've been. Yeah. So he's doing his stuff. Oh yeah, you're right. Of course. Good to meet you, Saima. What's your name, bro?
Saeed.
We're live right now.
Hello.
Can I ask you, what was one thing you learned this Ramadan?
I learned to give up on some things that I did in the past. On some bad habits.
You're going to give it up for good?
Yeah, for Allah.
For the sake of Allah. Well, you know the hadith? Whatever you give up for the sake of Allah, Allah will reward you with something greater. So,
And you? How are you?
I learned to give up being angry.
Really?
Be more patient. Some bad things. Yeah. There's no point. There's no point in getting emotional. That's what women do. Women get emotional.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be. It makes sense. So if you get angry, just let it go.
Thank you.
Snake up, group photo.
Nice to meet you, bro. Thank you.
If someone's planning something,
You're at the news.
they always put like,
Dobro.
where did that?
Dobro. Hvala. Assalamu alaikum. Nice to meet you. Sneeko.
Nico is Sasha.
They keep talking about the stream and like they don't want to be on here, but they're standing right here where the camera is.
Yeah, so we just
Is this like a stream? Yeah. 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 Oh, ask Lance about the hadith. That's a great question. Well, Islam, how are you, bro? My brother. Nice to meet you. Of course, yeah. And I actually have a couple questions for.
He's the brown guy. Oh, I think I saw.
Great to meet you, bro. Assalamu alaikum.
I know. You were so mesmerized. You didn't.
Hello, I remember you had questions. I'm going to ask Lance right now.
Brown guy with the beard. Was it what?
I'm going to see. He asked me to ask a sheikh some questions. And I can ask him the hadith question, the Yemeni question, because he's from Yemen. Let's see. Congrats, Halako, on 10K. Let's go. He killed it this Ramadan, man.
I made like extra rules for myself.
What were the questions he had?
The actual fasting.
Let's see. Here it is. I have 2 questions from Halako. He asked me to ask somebody in Saudi. There's no troll question. I can tell he doesn't trust me. He's like, what is it? No. It's real questions. Well,
Based on life experience, bro.
Yeah, no, come on. Well, first question: did you see the video with Sheikh Asim Al-Hakim about the people of Yemen are the best of people questions?
I don't think there's a hadith that wording. There's only a weak narration, I think, that say that wording specifically, like the best of people.
So it's not reliable.
I remember the authentic narration about their character, like the good hearts and character like this, but about them being the best of people. I think there's a narration, but it's not authentic narration.
So if you go to themuslimvibe.com, the quote is, the best people, another hadith, the people of Yemen are on the verge of descending upon you as if they are clouds. They are the best people on earth.
I don't believe this is true.
It's not authentic? Okay. Did you see his answer to my question? I asked Sheikh Asim Al-Hakim, and he basically said, like, if you have doubts, then you're a kafir, get out of my house.
I really don't think he said it that way.
No, he did say it that way.
But he did like say something before or after. I don't think he's just like, you know.
He said, well, because I said that I had doubts about that hadith.
Yes.
And he said, if you have doubts, get out of my house.
You know, I think a lot of people confuse two words. Doubt's a question. You can have a question about something, not understand something, and want to seek a clarification. And I think doubt is a completely different issue. Plus, understanding a hadith is not a doubt in the 6 articles of faith or of religion. You get the point? You're not doubting Allah, you're not doubting the existence of prophets, their relations, stuff like that. So it's not like you're going to say someone's a kafir just because has a question about a specific thing. I don't think that is the right thing to say. But anyways, there are some scholars who held the position. The Arabs, not as individuals, but as a nation, have virtues because Allah revealed the Quran in Arabic language. But that is a weak opinion based on the narrations, like for example the narration of the Prophet ﷺ for his death, which is the most authentic narration you can find about him saying that there is no difference between the white and the black, between the Arab and the non-Arab, right? Only difference is piety, and the Quran is also clear on that. Is that inna akramakum inda Allahi atqakum, the most honorable among you is the one who is the most pious. So there is no this idea of being the best people or chosen people or whatever.
So the Arabs are not chosen
that.
people?
Absolutely not. We criticize this idea.
Okay.
So it makes sense. No sense. But people can be chosen for certain things at certain periods of time. If that makes sense. But to say a group of people is the chosen people means just like it full stop.
It's a Jewish
doesn't
belief.
exist. Doesn't exist.
Okay.
This is Jewish belief.
And are you allowed to have, so people were criticizing his answer to my question because he's basically, people have this idea that you're not supposed to question Islam, but you're saying that we're supposed to question.
Let me tell you something important that a lot of people need to keep in mind. When someone lives in a Muslim environment, like a scholar, a person of knowledge, and he lives in a Muslim environment, he gives his fatwa based on that Muslim environment. If a Muslim who's born his whole life a Muslim comes to me and asks me a question, the way I would answer his question is not the same way as someone who's a Muslim. You get that point? So a lot of these scholars that live, let's say in Saudi or certain countries, yeah. So a lot of these scholars have a more traditional, very strict approach to many things in their religion. Not necessarily that that's a bad thing. So they, because the culture is an Islamic culture, you assume that people will have a strong faith.
He doesn't like Western Muslims. I don't want to put words in his mouth, but he's like, this is the problem with you Western Muslims.
I like Sheikh.
So do I. He's a funny guy.
Yeah, I know. He's also an honorable person. So he's a man of his word. He's not like some sellout. These type of people. Right? He's not like that. But the thing, his approach is more of a direct approach. You know. And look, in the end, we're not trying to please the people. We're not apologetic about Islam. We're not like, oh, please accept Islam, please follow what we say. It's what Allah said in the day of judgment, you would stand before Allah, I would stand before Allah. You get the point? But answering questions is a part of the religion. And asking questions is how you seek knowledge. Companions of the Prophet ﷺ, one of them, he was asked, how did you become so knowledgeable? By asking. You ask questions, you learn, you become more knowledgeable. That's how it works. So only certain types of questions are not encouraged. Useless question. For instance, you know, how many branches and how many leaves are on the street? That's a useless question. How many bricks are on the floor? So there is useless knowledge, there's not a beneficial knowledge. So these types of questions are not encouraging. But good questions, coming from a sincere heart, someone who wants to learn, it's always encouraging. Yeah, so I believe also I don't believe also he was like saying it the way like that way you kind of the people took it, right? And I think a lot of people like to they like to criticize. You know, a person who spent his life teaching people about Islam, answering their questions, benefiting the deen of Allah, there is a level of respect you're supposed to give that person. Right? Even if you say he made a mistake, there's a way to approach him making a mistake. But a lot of people, they like to talk like keyboard warriors, you know? Okay, I'm going to say whatever the guy said something I didn't like, before I'm going to write a whole article about this person. Have some respect, right? The person spent all his life, even if you disagree, approach it with a respectful manner. Okay, Sheikh, I disagree. Because, okay, here's a verse in the Quran that I mentioned to you, the most honorable, he's the most pious, hadith of the Prophet ﷺ. See, I disagree with your position, Sheikh, based on these authentic narrations.
So that hadith is unreliable.
That hadith, which I need to look at, but I believe
that's why I asked the question. Like, and I want to show like
you can show it. Yeah, I don't believe this is authentic.
It's not authentic. The people of Yemen are the best of people, and I've heard it because my friend Slim is Yemeni. Is like one of the first things he said. I don't know if you know Slim or Adam Saleh.
Not really. Maybe have seen them, but if you show me the picture, maybe I recognize them. Yeah, but yeah, it's not like anything racial or anything like that. Absolutely.
I have two more questions.
But you see, that's another problem. If you say the people of Yemen are the best of people, that means not all the Arabs are the best of people. Even that.
Well, the Arabs are the biggest pagans.
No. My point is, if you say the people of Yemen are the best of people, that means the other Arabs who are not Yemeni are not the best of people.
Okay.
So to even make the claim that all the Arabs, that also doesn't make sense, even if you use that narration, basically. Yeah.
Do you want a photo? I have two more questions. Two more questions. How are you, bro? Dobro, sign off.
Okay, good. Thanks.
Good pronunciation? Where are you from?
Being serious,
Can I take a picture here? Yeah. Thanks, man. Nice to meet you, bro. Okay.
Sorry, so you speak. Yeah, sure. But with you and
I don't want that.
He wants a photo of you. Dobro.
thank you for the commentary.
Of course, well, I appreciate that. There's a lot of work in that. Last one, and then.
Yeah, no.
Great to meet you, bro. Can we take photos, please? Yes. Thank you, sir. Nice to meet you. Okay, please quick before I more come.
Yeah.
Okay. The questions from Halalko.
Halalko is doing the content now, yeah?
He's doing great content, doing great work. He just hit 10K on X. There's 2 questions. I lost it. Sorry. Wait.
That's fine.
Can't find it.
All the Saudi pictures here.
Yeah, there's a lot. Sorry. Halalko, text me right now if you're watching the stream.
I think you can search in the chat, isn't it? Where is the search? You don't have a search button?
I just saw it here, so it was not too far. I was panicking. I'm just trying to do a quick. Oh, there it is. Okay. Nope. Never mind. Wait. It's gonna be right here. I promise. Yes. Okay. 2 questions from Halalko. When is the earliest you can give Zakat al-Fitr?
And that's the issue of disagreement. Some scholars will hold the position you can do it from the beginning of Ramadan. Some scholars will hold the position you can give it 2 nights before. Some scholars will say before the Eid prayer. Some scholars will say after just before the Eid prayer you can give it. So it's let's say it's a very easy. No, it's a very easy thing for Muslims. You have a wide range of opinions. So you're able to give it earlier if you want. You were able to give it in the last few days, 27, 28, 29.
What is Zakat al-Fitr? Is Ramadan Zakat?
Zakat al-Fitr is the zakah you give at the end of Ramadan for Eid. Basically, the poor people, you give them a zakah, but it's food, it's not money, right?
Okay.
So you give them food, and it's because people are breaking fast. Poor people want to eat, need to eat, so you give them food basically after Ramadan. So it's a celebration of breaking the fast.
So I saw Mesut Ozil giving out meals for iftar. Is that what Zakat al-Fitr is?
Well, I don't think he was giving zakat al-Fitr. I think he was giving just charity.
Just iftar?
Yeah.
Okay. So if people give, I have a Gaza charity right now. If they give to that, is that Zakat al-Fitr?
No, that's zakat al-mal. It's a different. The money of the zakat of money, not zakat al-Fitr. Zakat al-Fitr only
It's just
specific
food.
to after.
But it is food. It's money for food.
No, but it's not the same thing. If you give zakat al-Fitr, you have to give it food. So you have to give it rice,
You have to give
or
meals,
grains,
exactly? Okay.
grains, or rice, or something like that, a specific amount, right? Okay. The Prophet said sa', which is a specific Arabic amount. Let's say 3 to 4 kilos of rice or something like that. You give it to someone, that's zakat for a certain specific individual, right? Okay. But you have to give it food because the Prophet commanded to give it. Now the zakat of money is the money you have. You purify it by giving 2.5%. So you give it as money. Now the poor person has a choice to do what he wants. But if you buy food for him, that's not zakat al-mal. It's his choice to use the money for his benefit. You don't make these decisions for him. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Can we take a picture? Yes. And then one more.
Take the picture.
Okay. Last question. Can I give money to my mosque who will give out food? I think you just answered that.
Yeah.
So no, it has to be food
Yeah,
specific.
unless you know for a fact, the only way to avoid this, you know for a fact that they will take the money and buy food and give it. So they will be.
That's what my charity is.
So they will be your representative in doing that. But there are only certain types of things you can give.
Okay.
So the Prophet said, "Sa'a min tamr or sha'ir or a qut." So he said only certain types of things that you can give. So it's not like any food. So if I give you money and you go just buy food, that doesn't fulfill.
So no Lay's chips or no pork.
No,
you
no.
get your pork is
No, you have to give these the rice grains, stuff like this, dates, very specific things that you're able to give as zakat. It's a very specific zakat, right? But zakat of money they can give. So if you are going to give it to the people in Gaza, they can give, but they have to keep in mind something: is that in Gaza it's not only Muslims. Let's say
Christians
15
too.
to 20%.
So zakat doesn't count towards Christians?
No, it doesn't count towards Christians. So they would have to just calculate that 20% or 15% of it is not considered zakat.
Okay, so you have to give 20% more to try to balance it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can balance
That's
it
a good
out.
one. That's a good one.
Yeah, so zakat is for very specific types of people. Yeah.
And it's launchgood.com/GazaSneeko. We raised 10,000 in one day. All right, I just opened it up. Yeah, mashallah.
Okay.
My past last year.
Let's head to the target. Let's head, inshallah.
Did I ask you already what was the number one? Did I ask you what your number one takeaway from Ramadan is?
No.
Okay, Muslim answer. What's your number one takeaway from Ramadan this year?
Look, the purpose of Ramadan is not Allah Azza wa Jalla says in the Quran that He ordained the Quran as fasting. So you can have taqwa. What is taqwa? Taqwa is God.
Knowledge of God, God consciousness.
God consciousness, yes. Why is that the most important thing? Is because you know the only one who sees you and knows that you're fasting is Allah. So when nobody's around, I can go, you can drink, you can eat, you can do anything you want to do, right? You can break your fast, and no soul would know. That's why Allah says, "As-sawm li sawm," fasting is for me, and I will reward accordingly. So God left the reward for Himself, right? Based on looking at you fasting, what you did, He will reward you, and God is the most gracious, right? So fasting, the purpose behind it is that you keep this God consciousness throughout the year, not only in Ramadan. So when nobody sees me, there's no stream, there's no camera, there's nobody around. Who sees me? Allah sees me. He is the one that I have this God consciousness. I had him throughout Ramadan, and He sees me. I'm fasting because He sees me. Also throughout the year, I'm not cursing because He sees me. I'm not fornicating because He sees me. I'm not doing the drinking alcohol because He sees me. Even if nobody else sees me. So this is the takeaway that every Muslim should take from Ramadan. It's the most important thing in the month.
So basically a remembrance that God's always watching you?
Absolutely. And that you behave in accordance to that. And by the way, this is the highest level that a person can reach. Prophet said there's Islam, there is Iman, and there's Ihsan. And Ihsan is that you worship Allah as if you see Allah. But if you don't see Allah, then you know that Allah sees you. So if I'm going to take this step, I know Allah sees me. If I'm going to say this word, I know Allah sees me. I know angels are writing. So does this word please Allah? Does this action please Allah? Does this behavior please Allah, right? And if you live your life in that way, then this is the highest level you can reach, which is the level of Ihsan. So fasting kind of gets you adjusted.
So do angels see your intentions or only God does?
No, only Allah sees you.
So angels just write down your actions, but
Your
God's all knowing
deeds.
of your intentions.
Absolutely. So Allah, as the Quran says in many places, only Allah is the one who knows that which is in the hearts. Right? ما تكن صدورهم وما يعلنون, that which their hearts conceal or the chest conceal, and that which they declare. Only Allah knows. Now the angels, they see your behavior, they see your words, so they will write what you say. Right? And that's why the person is held accountable for the thoughts. You just have a thought, but you don't say it out loud and you don't do the action. The Prophet said you're not held accountable for that. And angels are not going to write that because you don't know, right? Only Allah knows that you had this thought or whatever.
And it could also be a whisper from a jinn, right?
It can be the whisper from the shaitan. So the shaitan and the jinn, like bad jinn is shaitan, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Right? So yeah, you can be, this is the job of the shaitan. 24/7 to just...
Sometimes, like when I'm praying, I'll get just like crazy thoughts randomly. And like when I started praying, I would yawn very consistently.
That's why the Prophet said you should cover
your mouth
yes,
with
or
yawning.
try to hold them as much as you can. But the interesting thing the Prophet told us, there's a specific shaitan that comes to you in the prayer. His name is Khanzab. He has even a name.
What's his name?
Khanzab. It's a very difficult name, I know.
Khanzab.
Khanzab. Yes, that's very good. So Khanzab comes to you in the prayer, and then he tries his best to get you distracted. Oh, he will tell you the hadith, as the hadith mentioned to you. Oh, do you remember that thing that you forgot? So all of a sudden you pray, and it's a very important thing you forgot, but all of a sudden you start remembering. Oh, I left, the water boiling, or I did this, or I did that. So it's kind of just trying to distract you from keeping your prayer in time and being focused.
Rumble, we're ending. Come on over to party.
You're still in Rumble, yes?
Well, I don't have a
Well, what's
deal.
Party? Party is another.
It's my new streaming website. Yeah, I'm always jumping around. You know.
But is it like well known? Are many people on there? Or?
It's new. It's very new. Yeah.
Clips is what really matters.
Well, talk to me. Let's get more questions. Let's keep farming Lantern while he's here.
Loyal fan base.
Let's get. If anyone has more Ramadan questions for any Eid questions for Muslim Lantern.
He's
Okay.
spelled that. Not many people have spelled that.
Is music haram?
Of course.
Okay.
But musical instruments.
So singing is fine.
If you sing and I sing, there's no issues. As long as we're saying good words, nothing bad, then there's no issues with that.
Okay.
And there's levels to it, right? Like listening to demonic rap is different from.
Of course, not all sins are equal, right? Not all sins are equal. And keep in mind, also it can be allowed. One instrument, which is the dove, can be allowed in certain exceptions, which is celebrations, so by women in a marriage or a ceremony or something like that. So you can use that. But generally, living your life based on music 24/7, you're just listening to it, becomes addictive, becomes part of your life. You cannot live, study, do anything unless music is in your ear, workout. So if it becomes that way, then absolutely that's
I used to be like that. Headphones in my ear all day, gym, cooking.
and then you start dancing all of a sudden,
Yeah.
because of the music is in your ear, which is not like, I would say it's not a masculine behavior that comes out.
Is dancing haram?
Well, it depends how you do it and where you do it, right? So if you do it like a woman, then obviously it's haram.
Can I get sturdy?
I don't know what sturdy means, bro. Don't get me these things,
Okay.
I was saying,
They're asking if you're Salafi.
I'm a Muslim, that's it. Everyone should be a Muslim. Allah, this is the most important thing I tell you. All of these titles and names that people use, there's an intention behind them. You call yourself something, people label you, they put you in a corner, and their job is to make judgments about it. Prophet ﷺ told us, Allah first told us in the Quran, هو سماكم المسلمين. He named you Muslims. Your mother named you. I'm not going to say your name. I don't know if you know your mother. Okay, so your mother named you. Yeah, okay. Your mother.
You call me Hubert though.
Yeah. Okay, your mother named you Hubert. Let's just say you call yourself that. You call yourself that on a daily basis. When your mother called you that. Now, the creator of the heavens and the earth called me something. I'm going to call myself that. I don't care who else called me whatever, right? So Allah named us Muslims. Then the Prophet told us, name yourself what Allah named you. The servants of Allah, Muslims. And then the Prophet recited the verse. So if the Prophet commands me, Allah names me first, and the Prophet directly commands me to name myself a Muslim, I'm not going to name myself anything else. Now the people, even the words you say, you use the word Salafi, or you use the word Wahhabi, or you use the word
Hanafi, Sufi.
No, but Hanafi is more jurisprudence.
Okay, so Hanafi is different than Salafi?
Yeah.
Because they all pray differently here. Well,
They pray according to the madhab, Hanafi madhab.
they
Jurisprudence.
say I'm being really quiet. They're like,
Yeah, so they believe the dua, right, in default should be in secret. So dua in default should be in secret. But obviously the strong opinion is that you say out loud because the Prophet said say it. If the Imam says Ameen, say Ameen. Right?
I was the loudest one saying, I was like, oh, shit.
I love when everyone says it loud. It fires me up.
I know.
It fires you up and it shows strength in a way, it shows numbers, so there's benefits behind it.
Strength in numbers.
I honestly stuff for life. I wish everyone could say Surah Fatiha at once. That would be awesome in the masjid.
It'd be hard
Probably,
to time it
but
up.
then people are very bad with timing. So
Yeah,
imagine
the timing would work. Is praying 5 times in one sitting okay? What if we don't have time to pray during the day? Well,
It's definitely not okay because Allah says that He ordained the prayers in specific times. So the prayers have their specific. It's like you're asking me if I have meetings at work, can I take all the meetings at the same time? Of course, you're not going to be able to because you have a meeting at 5, you have a meeting at 7. And those meetings, you need to do them in that specific time.
Sorry for interrupting your life.
That's missing the prayer.
Since a long time.
how long
It's
you
a
been
major
watching?
step.
I don't know, since you're like 15, 16,
But
since
everyone
you
understands,
started.
people have
Yeah, a little bit
difficulties,
from the
stuff like
beginning,
that.
before
But
Islam
try
and
your best.
everything.
Where are you from?
Yeah, from Bosnia. I'm originally from here, but my father's Algerian. I was born and raised here. And I just came all the way here.
You seem tired. You just ran.
Yeah, I was running, man. Cool.
What's your name?
Cool. Abdullah.
Abdullah, great to meet you. So you watching those 15, 16?
Yeah, I mean, from before I used to watch.
Shaving my head probably.
Exactly.
When they're no G.
When you just started, like, from the beginning, like, when you were before Islam, before everything.
Yeah.
So now I just saw you guys in Mecca, Medina. I saw with Adam Saleh.
that is why
Slim,
with
Warner.
with all the guys.
Aki
Yeah,
White.
Warren is here, so that.
He's a big guy, yeah.
I just wanted to welcome you here. You're welcome anytime here. So I see the light is still on, but
Yes.
I don't. I didn't want myself to be in. But
it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine.
Can I ask one thing you learned this Ramadan?
Well, basically just to help people out in need. We must all be together. I mean, Muslims, we must
strong men, the group of strong
like
men, they struggle
gather our, let's say, possibilities in order to make the Muslim world a better place, to end the war in Gaza. That would be pretty much it. How about you? How long are you going to stay?
I think one more day and I have to go.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, no, there's a Jewish guy who gave me the call, so I have to go
All right.
tap dance for the Jew.
Yeah, I saw you, like in Europe, doing these kind of interviews.
There is a portion.
Yeah.
That's cool, yeah, with everybody. I mean,
No, we love the Jews,
understanding religion, of course, we love
Yeah.
the Jew, but Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he used to be the Jews as well. I mean, during Medina in the beginning. Yeah.
Wait, what did he do?
I mean, he used to have this Jewish neighbor. This story where in the beginning he used to he has this Jewish neighbor where he used to help him out and everything, but he didn't accept Islam at the end. As far as I'm concerned.
So he converted a Jew?
No, I did not. No.
Muhammad Sallallahu did. No, he didn't. No. Muhammad converted a Jew.
Yeah. A bunch of stories.
Okay, I don't know that
Taller
one.
in person.
I get that a lot.
Have something.
Yeah, one or two. He's a big guy, mashallah.
Word. Assalamu alaikum, brother.
Where are you from, bro?
I know from before, man. I met you like
We're good, man.
this summer. Welcome to Bosnia, my friend. We're living here.
I'm streaming right now. Yeah, what's one thing you learned? One thing you learned this Ramadan?
I could do more. I could do more in faith.
In faith, or what about the rest of life?
And the rest of life. About the business, about the school, about the studying, about learning, everything.
What made you realize that?
That connection with Allah. And everything in life comes with a lesson. And every hardship that you go through is a lesson in some kind. So, in some way.
With hardship comes ease.
Yes, indeed.
Can I take a picture? Of course, my niggas. Yeah. It's my nigga, man.
Okay, mashallah. Yeah, we just
Yeah, one second. This guy first.
all the brothers so cute. Yes.
Go, bro. Great to meet you, man. Right about a true.
Sorry, brother. Yeah, no, we appreciate you, my friend. Thanks, man. Always appreciate my friend. I know that Mustafa used to. Mustafa is my friend.
Go, bro. You fuck with Sarajevo. I love Sarajevo so much. I fuck with heavy, man. I'm gonna move here one day, inshallah. Happy inshallah. Yeah, have a good time. Hey, it's great to meet you, man. Goodbye. Right about a true.
Thank you.
We gotta get that white people compilation, man. We gotta get that done.
Sarajevo's grown on me a lot.
Right?
Yeah,
We've only been here one day. I told you, man. I've been hyping this up heavy, man. I love this city, bro. Hey, what's up, man? Where you from? Here. Oh, what's so funny?
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, good to meet you. Nice to meet you too.
Thank you. Yours too. Can you?
Absolutely.
Oh, look at you. You're in a good mood, huh?
I did the best
He's
thing
like,
in the world, man.
absolutely. I'll do it.
Assalamu alaikum, man.
You get a picture. Everyone gets a picture.
Sure. It's a little blurry. It's okay. Good. Can I ask you, what's one thing you learned this Ramadan?
I don't know. Maybe to. I don't know. Not really religious.
Oh, okay. So, okay, no, yeah, that makes sense. It's good to meet you. Destiny fan.
Destiny fan?
No, well, he's an atheist. Well, he's just not religious. Maybe, inshallah, we'll get him. We'll get him. Thanks, bro.
I saw you on Twitter. You're following Twitter a little bit.
Did you see my Bosnia documentary?
I did because you know what? Last time I saw that you were working my friend Dawah.
Yeah, I interviewed him.
That's I'm a former tennis player. He probably told you this to be a tennis player in the US. Yeah.
He said that. He didn't mention it.
You didn't mention it? No. Because I called it just me. And I saw you. I saw that last time you were here, you were with him.
Yeah.
So I grew up in playing tennis, and I also studied in the US. That's when I came. Like I know.
No, he gave a good interview.
I follow a little bit of podcasts. So I was in the US for 7 years.
Where in the the U.S.? New Jersey.
Monmouth University.
Oh, okay.
First year was in first year I was in Tennessee, and then Hartford, Tennessee, and then next 5 years in New Jersey. And then after graduate I came back.
Oh, cool.
You enjoy Bosnia?
I love Bosnia. It's good to meet you.
Enjoy your time. I still like it. Probably the newest ones, especially with this, the newest ones. But when we started in Palestine, I started reading the news and excellent. Great job.
We need to keep speaking up. Good to meet you, bro. Bosnia on top. Are you guys hungry? You hungry? Yeah, I can eat something. Can eat some. Sonny's dad. So you can go anywhere else than Sarajevo? I don't know if I have that much time, though. I don't have that much time, though. I want to, but Drew made the call. I gotta go back. Unfortunately. I wish I could stay longer. I'll come back here in the summer or something, but it's just like such a long flight. It's the annoying part, bro. I wish there was like two of me because I always have to go somewhere. But I do have to get back on the grind.
Are you still on?
Yeah, still live right now.
Cool. Yeah.
It was nice talking to Warner.
How many people? Still recording or what?
Yeah, still live right now. It says this many, but it's who knows?
Yeah.
Go to Kosovo. Have you been to Kosovo before?
Kosovo?
Yeah.
You're asking people or asking me?
Ask you.
Oh, no. Unfortunately not, but I'm planning to. It's one of the cheapest and most beautiful cities, countries in whole of... but, the kind of recognition, because Bosnia, still not recognized. Kosovo that much, I'm not sure about that. But, yeah. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good.
How was the Umrah, man? I saw you.
Umrah was good.
I saw you cutting your hair like this.
Yeah, a little.
I saw everything.
I didn't want to. I have a nice haircut, so I don't want to.
Yeah, you still have the hairline, not like me. I just had my hair transplant.
Well, Turkey's not too far away.
You have it here as well.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, for cheaper as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Turkish people open up here like.
The Turks
clinics and everything. Yeah.
Okay. Wait, so when is it gonna grow?
In 3-4 months. The results gonna start to be.
Okay.
Yo, I'm the chick. Can I take your number?
I don't get my number out like that.
Sorry. But I didn't want to, but I just wanted to welcome you here.
Thanks a lot, man.
Yeah, no problem.
I love being in Sarajevo.
Let's take a picture all together, man.
Sure. Yeah. Ask Warner.
Yeah.
Get a hair transplant. I don't need it.
How was Adam Saleh? How was
They're all good. They're all good. Guys? They had a great trip. Adam Saleh had a great trip. I think out of everyone, he had a really good trip.
Cool. So still dedicated. I don't know why don't you have an Instagram account? They banned you or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why don't you ask him if he wants to take a group photo? I'm gonna.
Yeah, where's? Come on. Where's the?
He's right here. Yeah. Why don't you just ask him?
Yeah. Okay. Guys, can we all take one picture?
Dude, this restaurant let me get the setup with this, man. This is a great, this is a good spot. Patience, you see? This is patience in action. We should get some food too. Can I have your number? I stay positive. I am positive. I'm positive. So should I walk around, or is this spot good? What do you think? Should I walk around, or is this spot good? You're getting cranky? I'm just getting hungry. I want to eat some chavapia. You walk around? Stand up. Let's see whoever gets more answer. Show the food. Bro, there's just dessert behind me. It's just like, it's not even really a restaurant. It's just like these weird Bosnian little trinkets. Riz hose, walking Riz. Dude, you guys, it's not really the Rizzy type place, bro. Alright, we'll walk around a bit. We'll walk around. Alright, I'm gonna tell him. Do you okay. You want to get something to eat after?
Hell yeah, yeah. I'm always
Okay.
gonna eat.
I know.
The food here is, dude. The food here is so different, bro. It's like it feels like it's like nutrition, like true nutrition. Like food in America, it's literally food without nutrition. That's insane. Think about eating food that has no nutritional value. Like that's almost like, how is that possible?
Yeah.
But like that's
This food here is energizing you.
Yeah, it's energizing you, bro. Like I don't need to take a nap, nothing. I'm ready to go.
No,
bro.
we had
Let's
Chavapia
go.
and we just got straight to it, man.
Straight up,
Chavapia's
bro.
like cocaine here.
Yeah. Brother, we're gonna roll out. You want to take food?
Salam, how are you?
I didn't know you were in Bosnia.
Oh yeah, I got here this morning.
Do you live in the U.S. right now?
Yeah, I live in New York.
Me too.
Oh, you do?
I used to live in Bosnia.
Why'd you move to Bosnia?
Nice to see you.
Oh, okay. MashaAllah. That's great.
I can't believe it. This is your second time in Bosnia, right?
Fourth. Yeah, I come a lot.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I appreciate it.
Come all the time. What made you move to Bosnia? Where did you guys meet first off?
We met technically in Bosnia. And then we spoke for a few years, and she was born in Sweden, I was born in New York, and one of the conditions for us to continue was to come and live in Bosnia one day.
So this is a place you're living my dream life. I think one day like this is a good place to raise a family, you know, back down. But
we don't know each other. We're like
no, it's cool. He's a good guy.
Very cool. Nice to meet you.
Oh, thanks, bro.
Nice to meet you.
Enjoy your day. Eid Mubarak.
Eid Mubarak. Yes, enjoy your stay here.
Yeah. Badem Barachula.
You want to take a picture, so you need to
Yeah,
go. Yes.
group, one picture. So together, yes.
You should be in the middle, yeah?
Yeah.
You guys always make me look short. I'm not sure.
Welcome to Bosnia, bro. Thanks for having me, bro. Nice to meet you. Dobro.
Good seeing you, okay?
Absolutely, yeah.
Hopefully you didn't get a ticket. See you, brother. Inshallah, we'll catch up, inshallah. Drago mi je bilo, Allah man čuvaj se. Yeah, see you, brother. You're Italian, I suppose, right?
Yeah, Italian.
Yeah, Italian.
Oh!
Buongiorno. Siamo l'Italia.
Yeah, sure.
Mamma mia.
Thank you,
Nice
bro.
to meet you, brother. See you.
All right, bro.
Don't mind me anything, man. I'm just like,
No, of course,
yeah,
man.
I'm glad to see you guys.
I'm glad to see you
Yeah,
too,
so
bro.
welcome to Bosnia,
Hey,
the
thanks for having
second
me,
country.
bro. Hope you don't get told, man. Don't get a ticket. Assalamu alaikum.
Eid Mubarak.
Eid Mubarak.
Picture.
Badem Barachula. All right, let's do it. Wait, hold on. Let me.
It's a sign for you to come.
All right. Hey, Eid Mubarak, bro. Great to meet you. MashaAllah.
Just one quick thing. So my wife asked if possible in the part where
Oh,
we're
yeah,
speaking,
of course.
if you can not include in the video. So
Okay, no problem. No problem.
Appreciate it, man.
All right.
Take care.
Well, it's live, but you know, yeah, just cut them out of the edits. MashaAllah.
What's the move? You trying to eat something?
Yeah, let's go get some food.
All right.
Do you know a good Chavapia restaurant? You want to get food?
More Chavapia?
You're not sick of me yet? You're not sick of me yet?
No, I'm never sick of you.
Let's go.
Just because the owner is around, that's it.
Oh, okay.
Come next time without the owner, I'll be like, I'm not here, you know?
He's gonna go back to Saudi.
Let's go on this side because let's go there on the right because those two restaurants are not working.
Okay, perfect. Yallah.
They actually look like our bodyguards.
Yeah, right? We're squatted up, man.
I'm not gonna lie, it's like a gangster squad right now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of talent here, man. MashaAllah.
MashaAllah. Astaghfirullah, Warner.
Well, I'm single looking for a wife.
Wait until the live is over.
This guy.
Look at that over here. Doesn't this look like Harry Potter? Holy shit. Doesn't it look like Harry Potter down here?
It's crazy.
Diagonally. Can you hold this? I'm trying to drink my water. Chat! W Bosnia! Nice. This is the little hookah lounges over here. Yeah. See, Chad, this is the type of stream I'm saying, where the phone is so much better than the backpack. You get different type of content. Like if you had that whole past hour and a half would not have been able to do with big ass needles and a backpack and a camera. This is just like low key setup, and we got like I got a good team with us too.
The people who are watching from outside.
Can you say that louder, Warner?
Sorry, I thought I was whispering. I was like, I'm whispering. Dude, I love like walking cities where you could just go, you could walk anywhere. Like I love that.
Did you guys walk here or take a cab from the hotel?
Yeah.
That's the lovely thing about this place. I just walked as well now.
Yeah. Like comes a lot, bro. I love that. Just walking around everywhere. Boom. How do you say hello, Havala?
No, Havala's thank you. It's Shtaima.
Steima.
Steima is like how are you?
Steima. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes. It's like I feel like the president. Yeah.
And the suit.
That was funny. I was like, yeah, you get a picture. Yeah.
The beggars have been all over Warner today. Like every beggar sees him and
Because
me.
he's easy to see, isn't it?
Yeah, he's very eye-catching.
If they come to me, I usually explain to him.
I ate here before. This have good shavapia here.
Yeah, but it's full.
It's full. Okay. Is there another one we can go to?
There's a few spots, yeah.
Working, but let's go.
There's one in the end there, the one in the end, but this is
Yeah, but they are not
busy.
working.
They're not working?
They are not working.
Yeah, because this is, they say, the best one, isn't it?
Yeah, the Hajj chant.
Yes.
No, I think this table's clearing. Are they sitting down or are they sitting down?
Well, we can just order for the next table, right? And then can we do that? Like,
I don't know who's going to leave anytime soon.
There and then.
Oh yeah, I think they're done.
For another spot.
Oh, they are. Okay.
Oh, you guys are done? Okay.
How many are 5? Okay. Yeah, we'll be okay.
We'll find one more chair.
Or we could just send Muslim Lantern home.
Huh?
We could just send Muslim Lantern home.
Yeah, let's go to Saudi, yeah?
Where are you trying to sit?
So right here. So I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
He put the camera on you, yeah?
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Oh crap! I have to entertain them. Switch it. Oh man. Oh, I barely fit in this chair. I feel like I'm in the airport. I feel like I'm in the airplane.
You need special chairs.
No, inshallah, I went and climbed the Ghar Hira, and I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was very disappointed, bro. Like I was out of breath and stuff like that, and I decided that, bro, I'm gonna start focusing on, get back on my fitness, get back into like fighting and all that. Like I stopped for a long time, bro. Like, I don't know what the hell's wrong with me, bro. Well, alhamdulillah, he's really been inspiring me, bro. Like
him?
Yeah.
Probably because he's boxing.
Yeah, he's been boxing a lot too. So
The guys
it's
that sneaked him.
he's
The
inspiring
same
me
guys
too.
that I told him I'm gonna sneak him.
You did actually.
I predicted the future, but this guy never listens.
Guys,
Oh, that's crazy.
You were right about that.
Yeah, I told you.
You want to eat something?
Yes.
We have chavapi everyone.
Chavapia, yeah. With the white sauce, please.
You want 10 or 20? I'll have 10.
5, 10.
10. I'll have 10.
No onion for me, yeah?
With onion or
Yeah, 10 for me.
And 10.
with onion
10 or
and
15
cream.
minutes.
What's that, 10 of the things inside?
cream.
Yeah, 10 pieces.
Yeah, cream too.
White cream.
Is that what you got in the ones earlier?
Yeah, 10.
Can I do like 6?
It's 5. It comes at 5.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Take 10.
I'll
Take 10.
Stuff for last 6 of that
Not to pay that.
I ate 6 earlier. I can eat.
Is there anything behind the?
do you want something to drink,
obviously
guys?
the Christians
I'll have a
believe in
Sprite,
the whole
please.
666. Is there anything that we believe about like the whole
Nothing
number
is
stuff?
What do you guys want to drink?
Do you want something to drink? Or?
Nothing is in contradiction about this number.
Coca-Cola?
But they talk about the mark and the beast or whatever. This is something.
And then water for everybody else. Thank you. She's getting annoyed with us. Yeah, we were yapping a lot.
Because we are annoying. So that makes sense. I still like private places more.
True.
So you can launch it.
I mean, Allah does like certain numbers, though, right? Like 33. Allah likes certain numbers, no?
Like 33, 33, 33.
The odd numbers like 1, 3, 5, 7. There's a narration about that.
I'll get it.
Yeah.
You're saying, how does this tripod
Because
work?
it says that Allah is one, basically. So he likes odd numbers.
Oh, you should have told me. I had a good one.
Like, I don't even understand how this works.
Hey, I had a really good one at the hotel.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. So, you weren't surprised that Fresh, that this happened?
No. Look, I think anyone who makes fun of you when you're not there with other friends or whatever, is not your friend. It's as simple as that. No matter what they say, they make fun of you for content, and so they can make other people laugh. They're not your friends. And you know, they start attacking me for that. And if it wasn't true, why would they attack me?
No, I mean, Myra and I are good friends, but yeah, the other one is.
But he was there when it happened,
But
and a friend would defend you.
He did defend me. He did defend me.
If he does, then that's a good time. But if someone just allows you, someone makes fun of you when you're not there, how is that your friend?
Yeah.
Especially, online for thousands of people. He's getting something out of it. People are entertained by making fun of you. So he's not your friend.
Who do you think's gonna win the fight?
Is that even a question, really?
Yeah.
You or that guy? Are you serious?
I'm
I think
serious.
if I bring my little niece, man, she'll do a good job. I don't think that's even a question, bro.
Okay, so I think we know. I'm still training. I'm training every day.
I don't think you need to train for that fight, to be honest. I don't. You can walk a little bit back and forth.
Well, I like training. It's fun,
No, it's good. It's good. So don't underestimate your. I want to say opponent, but in this case, I don't think it's appropriate for it. So. Could be good, man. You've been training anyways before, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you're planning to fight someone. So.
But
I don't think he's gonna fight you anyway. I don't think he will.
Yeah.
I don't think he's the type of person who'll go in the ring with another man.
Well, he called it out for years
It
now.
doesn't matter. It's all talk. Anyone can talk.
But he has a masculinity podcast.
Really?
Yeah.
He said, really?
It makes zero
No,
sense.
what does that say about the Red Pill Masculinity podcast? If a guy... Chad, I spill Coke everywhere. Is it on you? It is.
You get water for that reason,
Is it? That's what you get for being a trader, sonny.
Yeah, drinking Zionist juice.
I was trying to hide mine.
Hey, don't put it on my side.
Just see you don't like it.
Everyone's getting rid of their drink now, yeah?
It's like it's shaitan juice.
Sorry about that, bro. I'll do this one.
Looks good.
We're in the frame? Okay.
Lighting is...
It's a little bad, but it's okay. Yeah, the table's slippery.
See, I wasn't surprised when they said anything about you.
Yeah. Invite the schizo to dinner, and that's okay.
Who's the schizo?
The guy whose car was going to get towed.
Oh.
Yeah, he asked for my number.
Damn, I actually gave him my number, bro.
You folded.
I did.
But this is the thing. I don't think he reached out.
Huh?
I don't think he reached out.
No, he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy.
Put on a snacko.
Strap with his virtual.
Yeah, no, it's not good at all.
Hey, the Saudis love this guy. Oh, whenever he goes, Snacko! They're just like, they're ready.
Saudis, yeah, they're very influenced by America.
Yeah.
Right now, they're very influenced. That's why they have all of these, concerts and whatever. They have a lot of influence from America now. The public, the people, they look up to them in America. But the minute you visit America, you go to New York and you see the drug addicts and the garbage bins everywhere, you're like, okay, this is nothing like the movies. Because people watch the movies, and the movies makes Americans look like they're the most, superior nation on earth. All of these advanced weaponry, the clean streets, the intelligent behavior, all of this stuff. You go, you actually interact with them. You realize that this is all just a show. It's a show.
You know what's so crazy? I remember there was this video of this American guy visiting a village in Africa, right? And he's like, they asked him, "Hey, where are you from?" He's like, oh, I'm from America. He's like, oh, America, is that the place where people jump off tall buildings to end their life? Like, that's how. What the? That's their perception of America.
Is this talking about 9/11?
No, they're talking about like people who commit suicide. Oh, that's the place where people commit suicide. You know, like, and the people in the village, like, they have no, like, they're like wearing barely nothing, and they're like, oh, you're from there, like. They think about that, like they don't even think about that, you know. To me, that was insane, bro. Like that was the perception, you know. But it's so crazy, like you said. It's like almost like the films is like their propaganda.
Before I first visited, I had the same perception. So I'm even talking from experience, right? If you're not born there, if you're born in a different country, overwhelming majority of other countries, that even the European countries, even for example Japanese, you know? Look at some countries like the Japanese, they're very advanced, intelligent people. See, like they're all reading. You know, there's like less than 1% of people who cannot read, and those people they still look up to America. Even though they dropped the atomic bomb on them, they still look up to the Americans. So there's this idea, but when you visit, interact with people, you realize they're not what you thought they were. I told you, Hollywood and the movies is what is giving this huge image to the people.
It's almost Hollywood. Yeah, it's almost like they're putting a spell on the people through the movies.
That's
you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it.
It's like all illusion. You know what I mean? Like they say, it's television. You know what I mean? Ooh.
I think the chat is gonna like this stuff.
Yeah, numerology people. So do you don't like how Saudi's developing?
No, developing is never a problem. Nobody talks about developing. You can develop. This is what the thing about the West. You can develop economically and degrade morally, and that's not developing.
Okay.
So development should be either
becoming
both.
better.
Yeah, in every way, and morality is the core of the society. So if the society has bad morality, then it doesn't matter even if you're advanced. The people, sooner or later, are going to destroy the society.
Yeah. They keep asking. They want me to ask: should we hate kuffar?
We hate disbelief. We hate the disbelief. We can have enmity of someone who has enmity towards us. But what do you mean by hate is the question. Like, if the hate is just a feeling that I dislike that a person worships other than God, then that's a feeling. But if you say the hate it moves to the action of doing something bad to someone else, then no, that's not it. Okay. So it's all about what do you mean by hate. If you mean by hate, an action in the heart, I hate that the creator of the universe that created everything and has given people blessings, they still choose to worship other than him. Yes, I hate that, for sure. Who doesn't hate that? But to say, then therefore I'm going to do something to somebody, whatever, no, that's not teaching.
Okay, so should we hate gay people?
It's the same thing. You can hate the idea that someone disobeys God in that way and go against the natural way that God created them in. But does that now lead you to behave badly with that person? Your bad behavior can just lead that person further away from the truth.
Exactly. This is a controversial thing I have with my community. I said, like, it's pointless. You should hate the sin, not the sinner. A lot of people are like, no, we hate gay people, but that doesn't do anything. In fact, it pushes people further away.
Yeah,
it probably makes them even gayer.
I think I'll be honest. I think it's impossible as well to fully separate the sin from the sinner. I think as human beings you cannot do that because you know someone is doing the action. So I wouldn't use that terminology. But at the same time, I'll say, for you to behave badly with them, aggregate them, say things that they don't want to hear, make fun of them, is just making an enemy.
That's
and
what
they're
they
never
mean
going
by
to come
hate.
your side.
That's what they mean by
No,
hate.
then that's not correct. That's not correct. And you'd be surprised. Like I have some conversations. I was in America in New York, Times Square, or whatever. I had a discussion with this the girl that is born a girl, but then transitioned into a man or something. Yeah. And in the end of the conversation, it was all it needed is just a conversation. And she wanted to come back to Islam. She accepted it for a while and then stopped. She wanted to come back to Islam. She agreed with the things that I said to them.
Warner, there's no bathroom. Oh, okay.
So it's all about like actual, genuine conversation. If you do care about the person, then you want them to leave the bad behavior. And if you make fun of them, then it's for yourself. It's not for them. You pretend.
That's what I told them, and they got really mad at me.
Well, like I said, the people they just want to make fun for their own entertainment.
And that's selfish.
Absolutely. Yeah. What do you get from it? Are you a better man, more masculine now because you make fun of this gay guy or whatever? What do you get from it?
Nothing.
It's an immature behavior, at best. That's it.
You want to guide everybody. That's the goal.
Yeah, and certain things are okay. Let's say repelling naturally. You know, you see certain behaviors. You know, a man is a man. I you know, and you get repelled by the action.
What were they
I don't blame
saying?
you.
L Lantern, we hate kuffar and gays. L take. Yeah.
They can hate they hate whom they want. It's not up to me to tell them what to do. You know?
Thank you.
6 chavapi.
And this is the best thing. I don't.
Havala.
Sorry.
Ovo 10.
Ma jes.
Između pareme.
Oh look, they gave you no onion. They actually followed through.
Yeah.
Well, this looks really good. Oof.
The same cevap you eat today.
I've had
this,
one.
this
This
morning.
one?
Yeah.
What is this, beef?
Yeah.
It's mixed. It's like.
I got pork for you.
It's 70%.
Funny to you? Makes you laugh?
It's 70% of the cow meat and 30% of the lamb, of the sheep meat.
And 100% pork.
Yeah, yeah. But
When the stream is done, man.
I'm just joking. Stop.
stock.
Stop.
Is this perfect? Nice hot meal in the cold. Oh, that's awesome. Looking at
You
hits.
know, feels very European.
Nah, I don't.
Like if there was like a nice fire nearby, that'd be dope.
Yeah. Dude, this is amazing.
Sure. This food's pretty cheap too. Good price. W eating with forks, not hands. Well, whatever.
I'm eating with hands for that. I can go against the.
You could take the Arab out of Saudi, but you can't.
Muslim lantern.
Exactly.
Something.
It's sunnah. Shave the beard, but you don't shave the beard.
Talking about the mustache, you mean? Why you are
Don't you want
pointing at the mustache?
You want the reward? Oh yeah, the mustache color.
No, it's not shaving actually. It's
Is it just trimming it above
trimming.
the lip?
It's trimming. That's the most authentic
You know,
actually, not
yeah.
shaving.
So yeah, my comments have been so funny since my reversion. It's just like every little thing.
I want to ask you, what do you think about like okay, like popular people that become Muslim, right? And then now suddenly all the Muslims want to advise them. Like, what do you think about that? Like, what should an influential person that becomes Muslim, how should they navigate that? Like, all of a sudden now everyone wants to tell them what to do.
Yeah,
You know?
it's the problem of today is when you become well known on social media, people start giving you respect you don't deserve. So if I just make videos, that makes me a somebody. You know, it doesn't make me a somebody.
Huh?
Just a normal human being, like this guy sitting next to me. Just
What?
Just a normal human being eating food. You know, that's it. So you don't become a somebody, and therefore you don't become an authority. But the public people have a perception that the person becomes an authority the minute he has some sort of a following. And as an extension, when he becomes a Muslim or whatever, okay, you're an authority now, so you're going to listen to everything you say. They take the religion from that person. He just accepted the religion yesterday, and they want to learn from him somehow. Right? They want him to talk about things which he doesn't know. So, for example, we've seen this with many people. We've seen, for example, Tate, how they bring him on podcasts and they ask him about Islam. He just accepted Islam. When he started, he just accepted the religion. You're bringing him. He didn't go to study like any other profession. You go to study to become a doctor or whatever. You're not going to come to a random person, you know. First day he's in med school and okay, tell me, come this interview about medicine. It doesn't happen, you know. People need to understand. These are just normal people. They're new. They just accepted the religion. You have sins in. You have bad actions that you do in secret. They're just on camera. But why I advise this is if you are someone who accepted Islam, keep your sins off the camera. So it's a simple. It's not difficult to do. Like it's not impossible behavior. Just keep it to yourself. That's it. But yeah, the people, like I said, the problem is in the people's perception. They think this person is an authority, even though he just accepted the religion a day ago or something.
That's a good point.
People love to criticize. That's what they like.
It's so fun, Haram Police. It's so much fun.
He enjoys them. So just
So
send them
fun,
to,
bro.
just send them to sneaker.
No, I understand why they do it to me.
Just go.
I get frustrated with it, but like Haram Policing Sonny and Warner and Medina is like the most fun activity.
Like, brother, we're near the Kaaba. What are you doing?
We're in Mecca, brother.
I told Sneaker before, but many of them are not even Muslims.
Yeah, a lot of them. Yeah.
They're not even Muslims. Many of them write the name as if they are, and then they want you to leave it.
Yeah, no, they like trolling.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's a fun way of trolling. It's really
the
good.
comments.
Yeah, the comments.
Many of the people are criticizing you, telling you do this. They're not.
They make
Muslims.
their name like Ahmed or Yusuf or something.
And they just criticize.
Yo, I've noticed a lot of fake Muslim comments. There's a lot of them, but like even like. I've been thinking about. I just took my shahada today, mashallah, and I'm like, you're not real. Like you're just
so fun. Like it's a good angle. If you want to troll, like that's got to be a fun.
What's really fun is when you do the owner is a reverse card on them, and you ask them how many rakahs in Surah Fatiha. And they start like saying 4, 12, and 11, and then you just know these people are fake.
Yeah. How many rakats in ghusl? Yeah. It's so funny. And they'll memorize Surah Fatiha to pretend to be believers
Some
too.
of them,
it's
yes.
so crazy.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And then some of them do that though, no?
Because they have to make a legitimate case. But they need to pretend that they were there and they left it.
I'll finish it. It's crazy.
But they did that at the time of the Prophet too, right?
That's a great point. Imagine at the time of the Prophet himself, you have people who are pretending to be believers when the Prophet receives direct revelation. And he even has a list of the hypocrites with name, but they're still pretending. So imagine today, if they're doing it that time, and there's the verse of the Quran about that, become Muslims in the beginning of the day and then leave it in the night. That they may disbelieve, so the people may disbelieve, right? So it's a tactic that many people do.
Why did Allah create the world? So I know that like the purpose we're here is that this life is a test, and the purpose is to worship God. But why create everything?
I think you asked me that question on stream once, right?
I think so, but I don't have like a good answer.
Yeah. The problem is I don't know what you mean by good answer.
But not necessarily good answer. Like I don't even know like what. All I know is that Allah
the
says
problem
like,
with this question is trying to understand why the creator does what the creator does.
Okay.
And that's something you can never understand. So you need to be in the position of someone to understand why they do what they do. So we are limited beings, right? If I want to put myself in the position of the creator, understand why the creator does what he does, in this case creation, any creation at all, then I would not be able to. But the creator told us certain things, that you created for worship, created to learn and inhabit the earth, be tested. These are the purposes that are mentioned in the Quran. You're here, you're being tested, you're here to inhabit the earth, you're here to learn. Like Allah, when He brought the angels and Adam had this ability of learning, right? Which Allah used with the angels after creating him, because they said, why did you create Adam? So then Allah demonstrated to them, look, this being is able to learn, memorize, and then say these things, right? So all of these are the purposes mentioned in the Quran. But to understand the full picture, you're not going to be able to unless you are with the same attributes of a creator, which you're not. If that makes sense.
And Allah says He didn't create us for His amusement.
Yeah, so there are certain things that Allah tells us that He didn't do, right? This is an example of them. That Allah says, if we wanted amusement, we will do. If God wanted to amuse Himself, He'll amuse Himself. He doesn't need you to do that. This is what the verse of the Quran says, right? So we know it's not for amusement. Also, it says. Also, it says not out of no purpose. Abath, like just playing, no meaning, no purpose, no wisdom.
This isn't random.
Yeah, so it's not random, it's not without purpose or meaning, and it's not amusement. So if they're not these things, then there is a wisdom. And for you to completely understand the wisdom, you cannot until you are in that position.
That makes sense.
It was a lot lighter than I thought. I'm so hungry.
Really? Share. I'm still not done.
You don't want it?
No, take, eat with me.
It's easy.
I ordered one chicken too.
Okay, good.
How are you, brother? Are you good? I'm eating, so I don't know. No, it's okay. How are you? Eid Mubarak, Habibi. How are you? Alhamdulillah.
Sorry for
No, it's nothing, bro. I'll talk to you, inshallah. After. Barakallah feek. See you.
It is good to eat, Shai. Great food.
It's a very good brother. Driving us around before me when I was with a friend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, eat with me like I said. Stop being shy. I know you're hungry. Eat.
Isn't it haram to? You're supposed to eat on Eid. See, like a haram for
You're supposed to eat on Eid? What do you mean? We're eating.
We're not eating enough, man. You're not eating enough.
No. You're supposed not to fast on Eid.
I know.
Take some meat. Big. Stop being shy, bro.
You want me to take your meat? Haram, bro. Thank you.
Humorous. Take the restaurant's meat, not my meat, yeah?
This guy is
Clip that.
Don't clip that. Don't clip that.
Would be glad.
Hey, so do people eat it without the white sauce?
Yeah. Sometimes. I usually get it without, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't that like, imagine this with mayo? That would be good, right?
It's an insult here sometimes.
To add mayo?
Ketchup and
or ketchup or anything. If you ask, they will look at you like, oh,
like your meat's not good enough for you.
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
No, it's you're insulting a traditional dish.
The way he said no. I was like, oh,
you gotta take that meat raw.
Yo, what's
no, did he? Like,
you need to feel the real meat.
Can you like add something
That's
to
what
that?
I'm saying. No mustard, just raw meat.
Oh, wait, put it back on. Oh, they get so it's like the Italians, like when you add
pizza,
like, yeah,
ketchup to pizza, mayonnaise, mayo to pizza.
Oh wow! They're like, I made it perfectly, huh? Or, they get insulted too, right?
One chicken for you.
Well, sure.
Thank you. Thank you.
You can share with him. You ordered it.
Oh, just fill out. Go ahead. Chicken. Go ahead.
Feed the Warner first.
All right,
Yeah, go ahead. I know you're not gonna wait.
Oh, go ahead. I grabbed it.
You still want to hit the gym after?
Yeah, I'm done.
If we have time. Well, it's already 10.
Nah.
What do you mean, nah?
There's some push-ups, man.
Facts. We already hit the gym once. We can do push-ups, yeah. What have you been doing in the gym?
I focus on two things, push-ups and cardio. That's the only thing I focus on. It's about cardio. It's about the heart and being healthy. It's not necessarily just on the weight, obviously, but mainly the heart and being healthy. Push-ups is enough for you. As a man, you just need mostly the upper chest. And when you do the cardio, you get also the legs as well. So you get both.
I think that was
That works for me. That's what I do.
And you can do it anywhere.
It's okay.
Exactly.
I'm just a bit sick. That's why I don't want
I just have a treadmill and that's it. You can just.
That's all I need.
That's not that
You
deep.
too,
man.
we're
I'll
not.
still drink it. Sorry, I didn't.
We talked to
I
Shamsi
don't
when
mind.
we were in London last year, and Shamsi says he goes to the gym at 2 a.m. so that he doesn't see women.
Yeah, because
That's dedication right there.
Because in the UK, this idea of many women just going. Anyways, why they go?
I put on skimpy outfits just to get seen. They put up their tripod like this, like, oh, my God, they're looking.
I know a friend who tried.
We'll be alright.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares because
No.
and they complain about the men's behavior.
But they like it. They like complaining about
It's
it.
not Corona.
Yeah. So, is it free mixing to go to a mixed gym?
My family. I'm from America.
I would recommend not doing it. That's all.
Really?
Yeah, I would recommend not doing it. Because you can pretend all you want, but your eyes are gonna go left or right.
But it makes me, I mean, if I'm being realistic, I actually work out harder when there's women there. I do. I don't know if you have that has that effect.
Super pathetic.
Pathetic.
To admit that is super pathetic.
It's just a natural effect, bro.
No, that means you don't have the drive on your own.
I have drive on my own, but
So why do you need that?
I don't need it, but sometimes you go harder. Yeah.
Why?
It's like extra inspiration.
Exactly. It's
I know.
muse.
You go hardest with the camera on you. That's when you work out
Me?
hard. Yeah. That's from what I've noticed. I mean, you know yourself better than I do.
Oh, he's saying you fake it basically.
No, he's saying that the camera.
like tip before.
What is this roast going on?
That's not bro.
You know what I'm talking about? You see a baddie in the gym and you get like a couple more reps just out of nowhere?
I don't know what that is.
Okay, Muslim answer does it. He's never seen a woman before. But you guys know
I
what I'm
didn't
talking
work
about?
out in a mixed gym before.
Okay.
I don't need to. I have the drive for myself, so I'm doing it.
I'm not saying I don't have drive, but there's an extra rep that comes out there. So back me up here, bro.
Just
No
get
one knows
married,
it. No one. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, all right. You understand.
Just get married and get.
Bro, your wife is not going to inspire you to work out hard. I'm sorry. Your wife's going to nag at you and tell you to like clean up the dishes, bro. She's not going to be
This
like.
bad idea of marriage is the reason people don't get married. Not all marriages are like this, man. You're definitely around the wrong type of woman, for sure.
It's almost like you work out.
You should find him someone here.
It's like almost like you work out, and you know they're the reward at the end. You know what I mean?
You're so funny, bro.
Working hard in the gym for whores. No, I'm not working hard for whores, but just sometimes like. How do you guys
hold him accountable.
Like, why do I need to like explain this?
him
It's such a simple concept, like that everyone understands, but they're just pretending to not get it right now.
You will get the
Here's the best example.
You'll get the
chicken is
fruits
not that
anyways.
bad, huh?
Like when I met you and saw you guys are like, do you work out? You're working out, right?
Yeah.
He
You get
looks
the
like he's
fruits.
been working out, though.
Yeah, you get the fruits. The point I'm trying to make is that you get the fruits. The people will see you anyways. You will get the fruits in the end. You don't need to do it while you're doing it. People seeing you.
No, it's not why you're doing it, but okay. You ever see like when LeBron James puts up 40 points because some of the IG girls are sitting in the front row of the game? Like that's the same effect. Some like out of nowhere, people get like all this energy boost when they see the girls in the on the court side.
I get you. When I was a goalie.
Let's go finally. Yes.
Actually, you know,
Haram, yes.
So, you know what's a good
Yes.
example?
Because back
Shaitan.
No, but I think a good example is like, let's say like guys are lifting and suddenly they see like a bunch of like attractive women, so they want to put more weights on. Like, you know, it's like kind of peacocking. It's like how the animals do it too. Like an attractive.
It's a natural response.
Yeah.
When I was like a goalie in hockey, I would play so much better when the girls showed up.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
was a stud.
That's what I'm saying. That's why cheerleaders exist. That's why ring girls are boxing boxing matches.
Oh wow, I didn't think about that.
I'm cooking right now. Let's go.
Didn't
Rebuttal.
cheerleaders initially come for the crowds?
Huh?
Didn't cheerleaders initially come for crowds?
Yeah, okay, who are the cheerleaders smashing after the game? The people in the crowd or the basketball players?
No, he's not wrong that weak men get influenced by women. I agree.
Muslim men are stronger than all the NBA. He's stronger than all the NFL and every single
No,
UFC
but you
fighter.
were making fun a minute ago of the girls going to dressing to impress in the gym.
Yeah,
You're
no,
doing
no,
the same
but
thing.
I'm saying this
In
biology.
reverse.
I'm not saying it's
In
right.
reverse.
I'm not trying to justify it. I'm saying this is just the truth.
I agree. But is it the best behavior for
No,
men?
I'm not saying it's the best behavior. I'm just saying this is a natural response.
You're saying it's best for this inspiration to come from the internal.
Yes,
not the
because we agree on
Because when
that.
these motivations are not there, you're on your own, right? And you need that motivation.
It's like David Goggins, hello, right here. Yeah.
I mean, it's the whole point of being a Muslim and even fasting. Like, you're not supposed to take anything. You don't need food. You don't need water. All you need is God. Like, you don't need to be reliant upon
I would
coffee.
say Bismillah before my reps. That's a good one. Just
Hey, the chicken's really good, bro. Try it.
So you know what you need for the fight with what's his name again?
Think about this.
Yeah, so you know what you need for that fight. You just need to bring a few girls for sneakers.
I don't need that. I don't need
You
that.
just said you need it a minute ago. What?
No, when did I say need? When
Did you say you gotta fight better?
Did I say the word need?
No, you said you fight better, right?
No, I said fight. I said sometimes in the gym.
Perform better.
Sometimes
you wanna perform
sometimes
better?
in the gym. Sometimes you find some energy.
Now he's backing up.
How am I backing up? How am I backing up? Sometimes you see,
We want the
find more
best
energy.
performance, you know. So we're just being your friends. So we want the best performance.
No,
we've
no.
also debated it.
Round
Such a
two,
li-
fight. No, it's like-
When did I say need? Well, you did not necessarily say need.
Have you seen his impression?
His impression of who?
Of you?
I don't think he can do an impression of me. You can try it, but he can't.
Oh,
I
it's
don't
like,
have some unique.
I can't do an impression of you. No, it's not the need, it's the necessity. You don't need to go to the gym to...
Just repeating what I said.
You don't,
that's it.
you don't need to have
I
outside
don't say
forces.
khalas. You say khalas.
Halas, weak men.
When do I say khalas?
Halas, you're a weak man. You don't need to. You need to go to the gym and see,
When do I say
see naked
this?
women.
When do I say this is what he's supposed to say?
2 out of 10. Okay.
You see, we have the audience here. We can tell you the performance.
Oh, so now
I
you
don't say
now you need
khalas.
to now you need
Why
to-
are you saying khalas? I don't say khalas.
You say halas.
Not that much. You say every 2 sentences. 2 out of 10.
3 out of 10.
3 out of 10. Is this 1 out of 10?
No, there's 2 and 3. That's good. I'll take 2 and 3.
Someone
Hey,
give him
mashallah,
0.
hey, you've been killing it with the live streams, bro.
Oh, alhamdulillah.
Mashallah, man. Keep it
I
up.
love the live streams. They're great. Why do you private them right after?
I cannot give the trading secrets on video. I'll tell you off stream.
Okay, yeah.
But they're very beneficial. A very beneficial method actually. A lot of people don't know that, but it helps a lot in different ways.
Okay. It probably incentivizes people to catch it live rather than rewatching it.
So many things. That's one of them. There's just one of them. Because if you don't catch it, you're not going to catch it. You will see the conversations, but
And
some
then
of
you
them
can
are
post
not
the
there.
clip after, yeah.
Yeah, there's other
And if
things as
something
well.
goes wrong, then you can. Okay. Yeah,
Many things you can. When you start thinking now, you start getting. I don't even need to tell you. Yeah.
So, but, can you see the chat after you private it or no?
If I put it unlisted and then go and watch the video on my screen, then I'll see the live chat. If I want to see the live
so you
chat.
could see, okay.
If I want. I don't care about the chat. I never do that.
No, I know, but like, what if like mods are getting out of control? Sometimes when you're, you know, that's what I noticed for me.
I
like,
multitask when I'm on the stream.
Oh, you could. Okay.
Sometimes I'm timing out when I'm talking in the conversation either.
Okay, cool.
Because the mods are not doing the best job. So I think you need to always keep an eye.
Oh, these are made
Do you
here.
ever feel like mods end up feeling like it's their channel, and they start like
some mods
behaving
get
out
this
of
sense of authority. This is the thing. This is how human beings
pisses
are.
me off,
Human beings sometimes become tyrants when they get a sense of authority. You know, oh, I can ban who I want. I can time out who I want. You start feeling a sense of authority, and then you you start abusing power. Or whatever. So it does happen, and sometimes I remove mods for that reason.
Who are your mods?
I have no mods. That's why I don't have.
But
mods.
you need, because you get some people who say some crazy nonsense and.
I know, but
yeah.
I
And
feel,
you don't want
I feel like I need to be able to talk to my mod. Like, how the hell do I talk to
it
them?
then.
I know, but like,
I have a small Discord server
Oh,
with them.
okay.
Just put them in and that's it.
yeah, the fact that I don't even know what to sound like. What if they're weird? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I can give
I'll
you.
tell
I
you
can
what
give
I
you
do.
guys.
Huh?
I can give you some mods if you want.
I'll tell you what I'm doing is I modded most of the people that are already modded on the other brothers' channels. So I know they're reliable because they're already on most of the other Dawah channels. So and they come to my channel, they watch. So I just modded many of them and that's it.
Okay, that's a good way. Like,
And
they've been vetted.
I watch who's regular, how they speak, what they say. So I get a sense of different people.
But
and
it changes
their
once they get
mentality.
authority, though.
That's why you keep an eye on it.
Because what pisses me off is when they try to tell the mods what to do. When the regular people, oh mod, do this, mod, do like, hey, whoa, calm the hell down.
Their job is not to do this or to do that anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No, but like the people in the chat are trying to direct the mods.
Yes.
That pisses me off too. You feel me on that or no?
Yeah, I get it. I mean, you just have to filter them out and like tell them.
Get the right people, yeah.
How you're getting a lot of live viewers. I was because Ali Dawah started live streaming. I was showing your channel as an example about how to, because you go on the weekly schedule at the same time.
Not even every week, but I try to do it every week. Yes, and not in the same time even. But it's like the weekend in the evening, so people are kind of got an idea that I do that weekend in the evening.
I told them to sketch because you have specific topics for your live stream. You know,
I have that. No, actually, I have anyone who comes on, and this is the thing that we're prepared. Like ask about Islam, and then people can come ask me anything, bring any verse, bring any hadith, and that's what people do. And then I have a conversation with them. So this is the thing, we are prepared as Muslims to have nothing to, you know? You're not going to bring something like marvelous that's going to, oh, I don't know what to say. You don't have that. Nobody has that. And like, this is the case for how many years now? How many years I've been streaming for years?
Oh, okay.
No, I mean, no. I've been streaming for many years.
4 years now? What, 3?
Around that time, yeah. And you get people every week. You get different people. What are they doing? You have nothing. They always come with the same thing. There's no arguments. That's the fact. It's only emotional, lame
That's a good
arguments.
question. Someone said, "What's the toughest question you've been asked?"
I really don't think any question I can say is the toughest question. There's nothing that I had that was like, okay, I'll tell you why. There is always two types of people, sincere and insincere. There's no third category. And the insincere person, it's not about the difficulty of the question they ask. They're coming with the mentality of not accepting whatever you're going to say. And the sincere person, he will take an answer from someone who's not so eloquent, but if it's a proper answer. So it's never about the difficulty of the question itself. I think it's always about the person who's asking the question. That's why some people just keep asking the
If they're
question.
hard-headed, then okay.
They'll pretend you didn't give an answer. They'll just keep repeating the question and wasting your time. But there isn't any question that's like, that I don't know how to answer that.
No, I agree too. I don't think they don't ask that hard questions. It's just that they like to be deceptive with their questions.
Yes.
Like they'll
change the premise.
They'll frame it as if what they're saying is true when you completely misunderstood it according to whatever you want to believe.
You had the debate about the age of marriage and this and that. For them, this is the smoking gun, And you saw how easy it is to tackle a topic.
Yeah, crush him on that debate.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out again for the coaching on that one.
That was a piece of cake, you know. So, and this is their smoking gun. This is what 24/7 they're talking about. They have really nothing because this has a shock factor.
You know, actually, people close to this debate is like since that happened. You know, people write stuff in articles. I've had people close to me that online people say like, "Aren't you okay with child marriage?" And I'm like, "You didn't even watch the debate." I said that the age of marriage is adulthood.
We already said that child. It's all about understanding what child is.
Like I still have to explain the concept, but even when I go into that, I'm like, I'm ready for all the talking points. But it's frustrating hearing that, you know.
It's the problem. I told you this. Why is this that they're smoking gun? It's not that the argument is good. It's the emotional factor. Because people have been in the West have been kind of you know. Cool.
It's just
good. I'm okay. How are you? Things good? Yeah. So the people in this, like the biggest topic that is so super touchy is this age topic, right? So they don't want to listen to your facts, even if you tell them around most of the world today is like 15 and 16 or whatever, and you guys have a problem with that. They don't want to process information, you know. Yeah. And we're talking about today. It's about emotions for them. They think about it from an emotional perspective.
Emotional argument.
Yeah.
I wasn't scared. You just came out of nowhere. So he just came in.
Tell them the owner is just on this side, watching our back.
And we got a mirror too.
I know Allah guides whom He wills, and I think personally that's one of the evidences of the Quran from my own experience. Like feeling that, it's incredible. But how does it work necessarily? It's like you have to be sincere, and then God softens your heart. And then guides you? Or like...
Yeah. All you need is sincerity and to seek God.
And that's it?
That's it. And then God, He puts opportunities in your way. He makes guidance easy for you. He opens your heart to acceptance of the truth, making sense in your mind and all of that. All you need is just to open your heart and be open-minded and willing to accept the truth.
So sincerity is a part of free will. That's totally up to you.
Up to you. It's your decision to
But doesn't Allah seals your heart, right? If you're insincere?
Seals after you choose not to be guided by being arrogant, by refusing the truth, all of that. So Allah says when they went astray, Allah led their hearts go astray. So when they do it first, then consequence of that is Allah lead.
So like that's like someone, let's say, doing OnlyFans management. They're making millions of dollars from it. He'll make you more rich, make this world your heaven. So
yeah, like you mean, yeah, and give you a sense. A lot of these people sense of carelessness, right? You know when you look at someone and they're dead in their eyes, like you don't need to say anything, but you look at their eyes like there's no life there.
Yeah,
it's like it's been sucked out. Their soul has been sucked out. So those people are like they went astray so much that their heart is sealed. So it's like that's it. You know, I don't even want to mention this street, but there's this one woman, because you mentioned OnlyFans or whatever.
Astaghfirullah.
One woman that is the most popular in the UK or wherever. I'm not going to mention her name or whatever. We shouldn't mention her name, right? And she went viral in the last few days, or not last few days, the last few months. I don't know if she's a rapper, I don't think she is. But she walked where I was doing dawah around the table, and she looked at the stand, and I saw that dead look that I'm telling you in her eyes. It's like a zombie walking. Like there's no light.
There's a word for that, astaghfirullah. There's a saying. The
thousand cocks there.
I wasn't going to say.
You gotta end with that, you know?
That's the term.
Alright, anyways. So it takes.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah,
they probably said it. Yeah, but anyways, don't mention the name. We don't want to give these people publicity.
They already have quite a bit of publicity.
Yeah, but we don't want to increase it.
Yeah, you're right. Did you give her dawah?
I don't talk to people like that usually, unless they're willing to talk. But if she's just talking, I don't care.
Okay.
Why do you think Christians are so adamant about following Paul? So, wouldn't Paul technically be a prophet by their logic because he met God in a dream?
I don't think most Christians know that about Paul.
They just think he met Jesus.
Yeah, and I don't think they know anything about Paul, to be honest with you.
But like once I don't,
he's not wrong. They're following Paul, but they don't know they're following Paul.
They don't know the story.
Yeah, so you're both right. So you're right that they're following Paul, and he's right that they don't know that they're following Paul. He's just following the church, and the church obviously traces back to the idea of Paul and all the teachings that he brought, changed the religion. Yeah, and then they don't know that.
It's just so fascinating because, like, before my reversion, I realistically didn't do that much research into Christianity. Like, I didn't know what apostles and gospels and prophets. I didn't even know the differences and what these things meant. And then once I started watching your videos, Sheikh Uthman's, it was just like it's so obvious.
It's like we're teaching Christianity, isn't it, as well?
Yeah.
Because the people are not reading the Christian. We're teaching the Bible in a way. Because they've not opened the Bible, so you have to teach them about the Bible. Because even this idea of apostle, it says that one of the people in the Bible was rejected to be an apostle because he didn't meet Jesus. So he's not with us from the beginning. That's what the disciples said. Paul was not there from the beginning. He never met Jesus in his life. He said, I saw a dream. So if today you say I was sleeping and I saw Jesus, he came to me and he said, you're an apostle. Why shouldn't we take your word for it?
But then even that he saw Jesus in a dream, and then he invented original sin and salvation through faith, not acts. Like,
well, yeah, I don't know if you can say he necessarily invented original sin. So you can play this game a little bit, you know, but he definitely changed the laws. He said you don't need the laws, you only need the crucifixion, you don't need to follow. This is the most important part that he changed in the religion. Because that was the difficult part. The difficult part is to follow the law, which is like praying, all of these. This is the difficult part, right? So imagine, I'll tell you, you don't need to do any of that. Just believe. Piece of cake, man.
Just believe, sure.
Just believe, live your life, do whatever you want. Yeah?
And he also opened it to non-Jews as well.
Exactly. He opened it as well to everyone. Whoever wants to do whatever they want to do, let them do it.
So who was the prophet at the time of Isa, peace be upon him, for humanity? Since Jesus came for
but there was no prophets for humanity at that time. Yeah. Every nation had a specific prophet.
And we don't know them. They had it.
Yeah, that's why the narration, some scholars authenticate it, some scholars don't, but it's over 100,000 prophets, basically. Obviously, the Quran is not going to mention 100,000 names and stories, right? It's going to be an infinite book that nobody's going to read, right? Allah mentions the wisdoms in certain stories of certain prophets that we benefit from, that we need. But there are a huge number of prophets. Allah says in the Quran, وَمَا, there is no nation إِلَّا خَلَى فِيهَا نَذِيرٌ, except that we send them a messenger. So there is no nation except that they have a messenger in the past. So this idea of a messenger for everyone was only after the Prophet. And that's why the Prophet had this approach. After the Arabian Peninsula became Muslim, he sent letters to the kings around the world because his mission was to deliver the message to all the world, right? And also God also knew that after Prophet Muhammad will be the age of communication. We'll have airplanes, cars, we'll have all of the technology, phones, so we'll be able to send the message anywhere to everyone. And also Islam always covers for this idea, if someone didn't hear the message, what would happen to them? Right? But Christians don't have an answer for that. They say you only get salvation through Jesus. What about the people who don't hear about Jesus? They don't have a specific verse, like the Quran has a specific verse. They only have opinions, interpretations. I'm not going to misrepresent the position. They bring some verses and they say God is merciful, stuff like this. But they don't have a clear verse where it says if you don't hear the message and believe in Jesus and etc., you can be saved through a different way. Because you have these scriptures about the only way being Jesus, etc., and all of that.
Chad, I'm going to go gamble and drink and fornicate off stream.
He's going to do it, yeah?
Just me.
What about me? No, I'm just kidding.
So I'm going to go to the casino right now. I'm joking. Eid Mubarak to everybody. Glad you watched the stream.
Tell them not to forget there is a Zakat al-Fitr before the Eid prayer, yeah? Just give it before the Eid prayer.
That's food.
Yeah.
Food charity.
Yes.
Okay, give some food. Also remember, launchgood.com/Gaza Sneeko. We already raised $10,000 in one day, mashallah. And we can run it up. It's going to be open for 20 days. I gave a big dono today. I looked for Sonny's name. I didn't see one. I looked for Warner's name. I didn't see a dono on that website yet.
I'm going to set up the launch good.
You can give it a little something.
Okay.
Now you don't have to. But yeah, if you whatever you have, W stream. I'm going to be back tomorrow, inshallah, and then back to Miami. All right, long of love speech, and see you guys later. Bye.
10K already?
Yeah.
Mashallah.
It ran up.